In a world obsessed with faces, fame, and recognition, one artist chose to disappear. Not because he was afraid of being seen, but because he wanted the music to be seen instead. This is the emotional story behind Alan Walker's Mask. The boy behind the silence. Before the lights, before the crowds, before millions of people pressed play, there was a quiet boy sitting alone in his room. No fame, no applause, just a computer, headphones, and a heart full of feelings he didn't know how to express in words. Alan wasn't loud. He wasn't chasing attention. He was simply trying to escape the noise of the world. Music became his safe place, a space where emotions made sense. Sadness turned into melody. Loneliness became rhythm. Hope transformed into sound. But even then, something felt missing. The weight of being seen. As Alan's music began reaching people, something else grew too: expectations. People didn't just want the sound. They wanted the face. They wanted a personality to judge, compare, and consume. For someone who found peace in silence, this attention felt heavy. The world is not gentle with sensitive souls. Every look felt like pressure. Every opinion felt like a wound. Every spotlight felt like exposure. So Alan made a decision that would change everything. The birth of the mask. The mask was not created to hide fear. It was created to protect meaning. Behind the mask, Alan could breathe. Behind the mask, he could be anyone, or everyone. Behind the mask, the music spoke louder than his identity. The mask erased ego. It erased race, background, and appearance. It told the world, this is not about me. This is about us. And suddenly, millions felt seen, by someone who chose not to be. Pain hidden in plain sight. People often misunderstand masks. They think masks are lies. They think masks are weakness. But sometimes, a mask is survival. Behind Alan Walker's mask lived pressure, anxiety, and loneliness, emotions many never noticed because fame looks beautiful from the outside. Smiles for cameras. Silence off stage. When the music stopped, the emotions didn't. The mask carried the weight of expectations so his heart didn't have to break under it. Music is a language of emotion. Alan Walker's music doesn't scream. It whispers. It understands sadness without explaining it. It gives comfort without asking questions. Songs like Faded weren't just hits, they were emotional mirrors. Millions heard their own pain in those notes. Loss, confusion, dreams that slipped away. The mask allowed people to connect without distraction. No face. No judgment, just feeling, a symbol of unity. Something unexpected happened. The mask stopped being Alan's alone. Fans started wearing it. Artists adopted it. It became a symbol of togetherness. In a divided world, the mask said, we are not our faces. We are our feelings. Behind the mask, everyone was equal. No past, no labels, no fear, just humans sharing emotion through sound. The loneliness of success. Fame doesn't cure loneliness, it often deepens it. As the crowds grew larger, personal space grew smaller. As applause grew louder, inner silence grew heavier. There were nights Alan questioned everything. Who am I without the mask? Would they still listen if they knew me? Is disappearing the only way to stay real? These questions had no easy answers. But the music kept going. The mask is strength. Over time, the mask stopped being just protection. It became strength. It taught that vulnerability doesn't always look like tears. Sometimes, vulnerability looks like choosing anonymity in a world hungry for attention. The mask showed that you don't need to reveal everything to be honest. You can be real, quietly. A message to the world. Alan Walker's mask carries a silent message. You don't have to show your pain to prove it exists. You don't have to be loud to be heard. You don't have to remove your mask until you're ready. And maybe that's why this story feels so emotional, because everyone wears a mask of their own. Some hide sadness, some hide fear, some hide dreams they're afraid to chase. Beyond the mask, the truth is, the mask was never about hiding forever. It was about creating space to grow. A space where music mattered more than image. Where emotion mattered more than fame. And even today, when the mask appears, it reminds the world of something rare. Authenticity doesn't always have a face. Final reflection. Alan Walker didn't disappear behind a mask. He found himself behind it. In a world that demands exposure, he chose mystery. In a culture obsessed with identity, he chose unity. In an industry driven by ego, he chose emotion. And that choice changed millions of lives. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories are told by those who choose to remain unseen.